Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 3 to 6 months. So, we're going to get into, we'll see kind of what your current energy is, and then we're going to get into what you don't see coming, and then we'll check and see what the area of your life is that seems to be most important or what spirit really wants you to focus on. We're just going to kind of play around with it and see how this goes and pick up on whatever energies are necessary for you to know and things that you can look forward to. All right, so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. All right, so if you're returning, thank you so much. If you are new, welcome, and I hope you'll stick around. I do personal readings. If you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below. All right, let's see what's going on for you. We've got the Four of Cups with the Tower card. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands. Now, what you don't see coming, we've got the King of Wands with the Devil in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. The area of your life that Spirit wants you to focus on most in the next 3 to 6 months. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Emperor in reverse and the Six of Cups. Now, the overall energy for the next 3 to 6 months is the Queen of Wands. So the major focus for you is going to be around self. The Queen of Wands is all about restoring her ability to see herself and her worth. It's focusing on whatever physical attributes you feel are necessary to focus on. Let's say it's your diet, or it's wanting to maybe start working out. It's those things that, to me, right now are talking about what make you feel the most good in your skin. So it doesn't have to always be external. It could be working on how you connect with others. It's also about being passionate and intimate connections. I feel like there is going to be that. If you've had to release a lot of people from your life over the last, let's say, previous 3 to 6 months, this is going to be coming to a place where you feel good about you, and that helps you connect better to other people. So it's all about those intimate connections, those intimate relationships. They can be just connecting deeper with a friend. It could be actually meeting a partner that you really connect on that level with. That's something that you hadn't had prior to this time. So it's a passionate energy, feeling good about yourself and connecting with people much deeper. So in your current energy, we have the Four of Cups with the Tower card and the Two of Wands. Now, the Four of Cups, he's not really seeing what's being offered to him. And right now, you may just be putting up kind of a boundary and not wanting people to kind of interfere in your space because you are focusing so much on yourself and how to reconnect with you first and then reconnecting with others. This is a big change for you. The Tower isn't necessarily that things had to fall apart, but they probably have. A lot of people are going through big, huge changes in their life, and this feels like there was something major for you. And at the time, right now, you may not see where the path is leading you, but this is helping you understand that even when things fall apart and we can't see what's coming, the best way to really focus is to focus back in on ourselves. It is necessary to step back and make sure that you do set those proper boundaries, especially if you've had a lot of things fall away from your life and you're questioning those relationships. Why did they have to happen? Why did this have to shift and change so much? Why did it have to be dramatic? For some of you, it may have been. And it just puts you in a place of what now? So your current energy is right there. And then the focus seems to be to put the energy back into yourself so that you can rebuild, become this new version of you, like a new and improved, if you will. All right, so let's look at the center section was about what you don't see coming. So the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Now, for some of you, the Three of Swords in reverse was on the bottom. For some of you that had gone through some major shifts and changes in your intimate relationships, this tells me, because that person's looking towards your energy, that it's your pair, someone that you are also going to, or that is going to also connect with you on the same level. Like I said, those types of relationships are going to start showing up in your life. They're not going to have the same type of either codependency issues that you may have dealt with in the past, or toxic behaviors. Those things have been released. That big shift and change that the tower came in with was all about shifting that for you, learning to connect in a different way. So you see how they're looking at each other. It's that I see you, in the Two of Cups, if you know the cards at all. There's one card in one of my decks where the two people are staring right into each other's eyes. And I feel like that's what you're going to sense. So you don't see this coming. It could just be a really great friendship that comes up for you in the next couple of months, or it could be a romantic partner. And that's what I sense. For those of you that are single, that's somebody that's new, that's going to work their way into your life. Now, you haven't met this person yet, most of you. With the Page of Cups in reverse, they haven't moved forward. It could be somebody who has had a thing for you for a while, and maybe you didn't know it, or you could for them, and things start to materialize. So I don't think you feel that coming or that shift happening. Maybe you've just been in a place where I'm not ready. If you did have a major breakup, you might just want to kind of take a step back. Like I said, in the current energy, you're putting up that boundary so that when somebody does come in, once you've gone within and done those things that make you feel good about you, you're able to connect on a different level. All right. Now they're saying also with the Three of Swords in reverse that you're getting past some kind of a heartbreak. Now, could you have already met somebody and be dating? Absolutely. And you could be feeling that now. So what you don't see coming could be an even deeper connection with the person that you're currently with. With the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm going to say that, yeah, sometimes something might feel a little bit like emotionally immature. I don't think that's necessarily the person that you're dealing with. You could just have a few people or a child that might be having some issues or might have some kind of an influence on how you connect in intimate relationships. Again, that's not for everybody, but if you do happen to have one, that could also affect how you move forward. You want to take that into consideration. So if the child is having trouble with you dating again, that could be something that comes up, but I feel like it's going to work out. It'll be okay. They just need to get past the emotional part of things. If you were separated or divorced and that child is still dealing with that, you could see a little bit of resistance from them. All right, so what Spirit really wants you to focus on and the shifts that are going to be important in the next 3 to 6 months are taking your power back. The Emperor in reverse. This is, I want to retrieve everything that I may have lost in these big shakeups in my life. So focus on that, and also releasing any kind of not just burdens, but feelings of betrayal. And if there had been in a past relationship with the Six of Cups, this can also be that there's something profound coming into your life, some kind of new awareness. This is also a lot of abundance. It isn't just necessarily that somebody from your past is coming back. I feel like this is having some nostalgia, and that's okay. So Spirit wants you to see the good that you've experienced, but releasing the pain at the same time. So taking with you what you've learned from that and working on taking your power back so that you feel like you can move through anything, even if you don't know exactly what's coming, which is what we're hoping to find out with the next 3 to 6 months. But it is really about focusing on that aspect. All right, so let's clarify the Four of Cups with the Tower card. This is for Leo. All right. So we have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Cups. And then the Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. Somehow that always makes its way into the readings with the clarification deck. Now with the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Tower, that's just telling me that there was a time, or even now, you could be feeling like you have some tough decisions to make because of all these changes. I don't think it's going to be difficult, but be sure to keep your eyes open because opportunities could be coming towards you through this big change, and you don't want to miss them by being too much in your head or not focused enough on what's going on around you if you've been doing a lot of internal work, and making sure that you see whatever these opportunities are that come towards you. There's some kind of a decision that has to still be made in your current energy in order to help you kind of catapult that energy into the future. With the Tower, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Wands, if you had already met someone in the current energy and this person's coming in, they're moving slowly, they're offering some love, this is what I feel like is that connection. Two people who see each other. Now, they may move at a nice slow pace, and even though you can't see where this is going, I feel like it's going to be a much deeper connection than you had even expected. Much more intimate, much more passionate. It feels like this person just really gets you. All right, so let's clarify the King of Wands with the Devil in reverse. I feel like this is an energy of someone who really knows who they are. I just heard they don't fear rejection. So if for some reason you seem to push back because you're a little leery of moving forward, I don't think that's going to stop this person from continuing to want to move forward with you. We've got the Hanged Man. So if you are putting on the brakes, this person's going to be patient with you while you go through whatever it is that you're going through right now. And Spirit's like, okay, it's okay to take that time out. This person doesn't push things. They don't have a toxic kind of, I need to cling on to you and you've got to be my everything type of energy. So they're going to be very patient. They'll allow you to move through whatever it is that you have to move through. They're not overly aggressive. They're not, I just want to keep saying pushy. So it feels really, really good. Like they're confident with who they are and they're willing to wait for whatever it takes because they feel that strongly about you. And I think you sense that from this person if you've already met them. If you haven't, they're coming. All right, so let's clarify the Devil in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, so we have, look at that, and the Knight of Pentacles. And there's a vulnerability with the Seven of Wands on the bottom, which I love that energy because it says that there's a lot of fiery energy, vulnerability, ability to connect on a different level. This person's also very stable. And they're able to move slowly because I feel like they have security on the financial front. They're stable in their job. They know what they want in their life and they're not afraid to go after it the same way they aren't afraid to go after you. So you're not dealing, this is going to be a flipped energy. If it was a child before, I feel like this is saying you're not dealing with somebody who is immature if you dealt with that before. So you may not see all of these aspects of this person just yet because that's what you don't see coming, but you're going to find this out about this person. They are really motivated. They want everything. They're not afraid to go for, they are the types of people, I cut my own sentence off, but I want to make sure I say this. They're the type of person that believes that you can have it all. And I think that's why they love you, because they love your fiery, not only your fiery, passionate side, but they love that you're willing to go with the flow and be a part of anything and everything that they want to experience. And I think the two of you are actually going to be matched better if you had had a relationship in the past where you thought you loved that person and you had something in common and then things shifted and that's why the relationship had to end. This is someone who is actually a better match for you. Okay. Now, with what Spirit really wants you to focus on is a lot of release, a lot of just letting it go. Let whatever was in the past be in the past. It's easier said than done. I get that. But it's working through those things so that you can open up to this new energy and taking your power back. You can stand your ground with this individual. You're not going to have trouble being your strong self. You are the leader of what I consider the leader of the zodiac, the strong one. You are the strength card. So this is someone who's going to allow you to just be who you are without trying to, they're showing me someone stepping on like a bonfire. In other words, someone who's in the past may have tried to put out your flame. And this person's not going to do that. They're going to do the opposite. They're going to lift you up. They're going to make you feel like you're empowered and strong, and that you're everything that you know you are, instead of someone who picks at you because they have their own insecurities, which I think a lot of people have dealt with in the past, and probably you guys as well, at least some of you have. So with the with the Ten of Swords and the Emperor in reverse, there you go, with the Lover's card. As you're releasing those things, this love comes in and like sweeps you up and helps you move forward, helps you heal some of those things from the past, and also empowers you to be everything that you want to be in your life. Now with the Six of Cups, then we have, look at that, the Ten of Pentacles. How amazing is that? So you don't see this coming. If there is something that you've been working on, let's switch to job for just a moment. You may have been waiting for a long time for things to start panning out. This is telling you right here that what you've been waiting on is coming towards you, and it is going to be a big payout. So when I say big payout, doesn't mean necessarily a lump sum. It could be for some of you. Now, from something in the past, it could have been that you, this is going to be not just for the women, sometimes men too, do have financial gains when people split, but that's not the only thing I'm picking up. This is very much being successful in the work that you're doing. So the nostalgia, I think, comes into play when you think about how hard you've worked and remembering that no matter what, you're going to keep pushing. So you're taking the good from the things that you've done, releasing anything that didn't work, and that is going to pay off. That's going to be rewarded to you through finances, through an abundant relationship, through being able to connect deeply with someone who is really a true pair for you. So your ships are definitely coming in. And then look, your card comes out. So it's all about you regaining your strength and becoming the person that you always were and fulfilling all of those dreams. The Nine of Cups is definitely about being like, I have so much abundance, so much to be grateful for, because I've gone through it. And with the Star in reverse, there have been some things that did not pan out the way I had expected, but I'm working on healing that and releasing it from my life, and not waiting anymore for something that doesn't work to try to come together. Releasing all of that brings in not only abundance in your work area, but also in your love, because the cups do represent love. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, another Leo, Capricorn, and very much fire energy here. So another, like I said, a Leo, Sag, or Aries. Okay, so this is all about wish fulfillment for you. Now, if I didn't mention in the beginning, we are going to take a peek really quickly into the energy of someone that may be on your mind right now. So let's do that and see what's going to happen for you guys in the next 3 to 6 months. All right, so this is for Leo. Tell me about the next 3 to 6 months with their person or whoever's on their mind, please. All right, so we have the Five of Wands for your person's energy with the Nine of Cups in reverse, the World card, and the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Your energy is the Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then the Devil card. The overall energy is, again, Leo in the reverse. Sorry, I'll spit that out, I promise. Now, this could be somebody completely different from the main spread. So for those of you that resonated with somebody new coming into your life, or having found someone that you really connect with, this could be somebody else that you're interested in finding out what's going on. Now, it seems as though this person's got a lot of their own internal stuff happening because they're going through a big shift in their life. And they're having trouble releasing some things that have happened in the past. So if the two of you have been having some trouble, or if you're not together right now, they're having trouble letting go. They don't, yes, this is a big shift in their own circumstances, but for some reason they can't release this. They're not happy about, if you aren't together, they're not happy about that. It's like they can't imagine that their life would be right without you. So you could have somebody right now who's not happy and they're fighting to get back into this relationship because they can't let go. There's like a lot of memories that I feel like this person's holding on to. Now, if you're just starting to date this person, this is going to be a different energy. they may have trouble releasing something from the past, even though they're being pushed to move into a new cycle. All right, so your energy is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then the Devil card. So I feel like this is very much about passion, movement, and a lot of communication. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, you could be thinking about your finances, or you could feel like you just want them to be more abundant, either within your relationship or within your own circumstances. Now, do I think there's going to be a lot of movement and communication on your part? Most likely. If you're the one that is seeking the other person, I feel like there's a part of you that feels like there could be this intense, or there is an intense, passionate connection with the Devil card. Doesn't have to be toxicity. These two people actually are looking at each other. Now, can the passion be a little bit too much sometimes? And maybe that's the main focus? Very possibly. So it could be so hot and heavy between the two of you that at times you don't see where there's some other issues. There might be some areas where things aren't necessarily as happy as you'd like them to be. But this aspect of the relationship, at least on your part, feels like it works. So if you are dealing with somebody from the past, like I said, that's someone who is wanting to fight for the relationship. If you're in one with someone currently, then they're having trouble releasing something from their past and letting this new cycle begin. Now, for you, with the person from the past, you might want to communicate with them and tell them that you want this relationship, you feel this connection. Now, if this is somebody you're currently dating, your energy is like, I want to get this going and moving. Like there's a lot of passion there as well. So I feel passion for both situations from your side. All right, so let's see what the possible outcome is for you for the next 3 to 6. This is for Leo. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So basically what Spirit's trying to say here is you've got to speak up. One or the both of you needs to come in and explain your position, because somebody got a little tired of waiting to see where things are going to go. So there's a lot of need to put the effort in and speak. Now, if you're not with this person, they're definitely someone who wants to know what you're up to. They may have given up hope if you had walked away. In this case, I feel like they want to put the work into the relationship. So when I say there needs to be communication, somebody needs to speak up. Now, if you're in this current relationship, you need to talk about why things didn't progress or where you are not as content as you could be in the relationship. Maybe it's kind of new and you're not comfortable yet, but it does seem like from both parties the work is going to be put into it. So I think things are definitely going to move forward. All right, my loves, I will get one more card from the Lover's Oracle and see what that has to say for you. Tell me about Leo for the next 3 to 6 months. Okay. So it says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So we talked about that. It's going to be about you and focusing on your inner strength, becoming stronger within and building yourself back up, taking your power back, and trusting that the new energies especially that are coming into your life are going to be much more passionate and deeply connected. All right, my guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope this helped. Again, if you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. I hope you have a great 3 to 6 months. Of course, we'll talk next week and we'll do monthlies and weeklies, and I will see you in those. Have a great 3 to 6. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.